What is up guys, today I'm going to bring you another replay analysis video, and if you'd like your replay analysed, please feel free to send it to the email address on the screen right now. Now, to show my credibility, I have managed to solo queue to Grand Champion in every single playlist apart from Solo Standard multiple times, and yeah, that's all my credibility for giving these replay analysis videos. So I know sort of what to do to get to GC, so I thought I could help you guys with these videos. So without further ado, if you do enjoy the video or learn something, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the analysis. Alright, thank you for sending in the replay, and yeah, let's get into this replay analysis. So yeah, you don't go for a flip on the kickoff, which I'd say definitely learn fast kickoff. Squishy Muffins, any of these pros, watch how they do kickoffs and copy one of them. I mean, you could even copy mine if you've watched any of my like 1v1s or 2v2s or 3v3 games and the way I go for kickoff. Yeah, I've tried to copy like the pros kickoffs, and genuinely getting to the ball faster is always a good thing. And I have noticed something really weird about your game. You really don't like to take off your car cam. You're like 90% of the time in bulk. No, sorry. Yeah, you're 90% of the time in car cam. And I think you should flip that. Like genuinely 90% of the time you should probably, don't quote me on the figures, because I don't know how much time I actually spend in either. Yeah, 90% of the time I feel like you should be in ball cam. And like you need to flip that, unless this is a replay bug, which is a really weird one, because literally you can't see what your opponents are doing. There's like so much time you can't really see. Like here, if you had your ball cam on, you could see when your opponent is touching that ball. I'm going to try and analyze this best as I can, but there's some things I might not be able to see just because of your camera set, the way your camera is. Oof, you should have hit that, honestly. And I think those kind of things are a little bit easier to hit in ball cam, because you're focused on the ball, and that's your target, right? Doing it in like car cam is just really outrageous. I'm very impressed that you got to Diamond 1 playing like this. Okay, so let's try and analyze this a bit better. Alright, so yeah, so you're gonna go challenge that ball. Your teammate's behind you, so it should be fine. Alright, okay, you're gonna rotate back. Oh, I don't like that challenge, because you know your teammates just pushed up there, and they actually should have scored off that, honestly. And I'll show you, we'll look at that again. Alright, so I really didn't like this challenge, and I like the one before that was quite similar, but I don't like this challenge because look where your teammate is. Now, your teammate in that position means he can't help you on defense. Now, you're not, I guarantee when you went for that, you weren't 100% certain that you would win that. You were probably about 90% certain, right? If you're in your mind, you're not 100% certain you can win a challenge, that can lead to a direct goal, and honestly, they should have scored. Don't go for it. Just think, what's my best way of defending here? Can I buy time for my teammate to come back? And if you can, if the answer is yes, like you could have there, do it. Buy time for your teammate to come back. Do whatever you can to hold up the play, or waste time. Like I've seen Squishy do it multiple times. Like say he's out of boost and his teammate's off the field, he will wait by the ball. He won't rush in. He won't just try and get a 50-50 to get it up the field. He tries to wait behind the ball and just stick by it, and yeah, make sure his teammates can come back, get boost, and help him out on defense, right? That's your best chance of saving those kind of goals, right? So yeah, that's the sort of thing you have to think about. If you're not 100% certain, don't go for the challenge. Alright, so okay, let's go back to this point. Alright, so I'm a little bit confused as why you flipped off the wall here. All I can think of is that you didn't know what was around you and you panicked. But the thing is that in this situation, the right decision is always to take the touch. Because they can't really score from that position, can they? The best they can do is if they can dunk you. That's the best they can do in that situation, and also a dunk would more likely be a pinch in that situation anyway. So if you keep control of it and maybe take a 50-50 or something, the best I can do will go away from your goal, right? Because it's against the wall, there's no way they can score. So I'd suggest always take a touch in those situations when you're defending, unless you know for a fact you can get a quick counter and you can chip that off the wall, you know. Don't flip into those, basically. Also, you get more distance from just driving into it fast. You just get more distance. So yeah, just don't flip into those in future. I'd say it's a relatively big thing. If the ball's on the wall, you don't want to really flip the majority of the time. I don't know if there's ever a situation where I would flip, actually. Maybe if I need to beat someone out to the ball. I don't know. I don't know when I would flip, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Alright, so yeah, see like because you didn't have bull cam on there, like I think your vision is really like skewed in a way, because a lot of the time there's stuff I want to see on the pitch, like they're positioning up the field. And like there, I think that's another situation. Like let's look at it again, I'll show you. Alright, so I see a few things wrong here. So firstly, right here, you can tell already your teammate has taken both the back boost and the mid boost. So your decision here should be, I can take the pads in this route. I'll show it right now. You can take those pads and go back to goal and you'll have enough boost. See, you've overcommitted for that boost and you put yourself in a really bad spot. So that's like the first mistake. Alright, so the next mistake you made here was because you have your car cam on for way too long. Turn your bull cam on for more of the time so you can tell when they're going to make these clears. Because by the time you turned it on, you had already turned and you couldn't react because you didn't know that they were going to hit it, right? So yeah, that's such a big thing to have your bull cam on more of the time. If you need to align yourself for a pad or whatever and you don't know where exactly it is and you want to make sure you get it, just turn it on for a second. After you've turned it on for that second, turn it off, put bull cam on, and you know you're going to go through that pad or whatever, and you know you're going to pick it up because you're already aligned yourself. But your bull cam must be on most of the time. Alright, let's go through this kickoff because I want to see what went wrong here, because you lost there and you conceded a goal, so let's see. Alright, so the only thing I'd say on this kickoff is that you can see his teammate is going to that back boost there. Because he's going to that back boost, you should know that I have to try and avoid it from hitting it to that side. Because that's like a planned kickoff. They've done that very well. And they've made you hit it to that side. So they can get a quick attack, you know. So what I would say you do is you aim it to the other side. Try and push it to the other side. And then after that as well, I've noticed that you actually decided to go for the boost. What I would have done differently there is I would have actually gone... towards that ball. My first instinct was I have to try and make that guy uncomfortable as possible. And yeah, that would be my first thinking. I would definitely try and make that as uncomfortable as possible. Alright, so let's carry on. Okay, so you go for the aerial. You get a decent block actually. That was really good. Good block. Here, you haven't got ball cam on. I assume it's because you don't like... I mean, you probably aren't very comfortable with ball cam. I'd just say go into free play. Spend like, I don't know, 20 minutes just hitting the ball around with ball cam on. There, I feel like you should have known he was coming. Something that you have to get used to is when people are going for these demos, you just have to get used to it. And jump out the way, avoid them. 1v1s, play a lot of 1v1s. That's what will get you through that. Oof, unlucky. Good positioning, just slow mechanics, just to get up for that. That's fine. I mean, that's something that comes with time. But something that doesn't come with time is the way you're obviously thinking about the game, which is what I'm trying to do more of this, and talk about that more than your mechanics. But yeah, the main things about this game, I can see the game's almost over, so I'm just going to recap. Main things about this game: change to bull cam, full-time bull cam. That's the main thing I want you to do, is be full-time bull cam for a while, and then you can, like, when you're dribbling and stuff, then mix it up with the non-bull cam and stuff. And yeah, I'll list everything else that I think you need to work on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, or if you learned something. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.